I love to say that real estate is something every person puts in their money and they don't get to say anything about it. You talk to them today, the next day they are buying properties worth 200 million, 500 million. I love to say that real estate is crazy, right? But then if you are able to make yourself become the voice, become the face, become the go-to person, become the professional, they will naturally reach out to you for every of their real estate needs. Okay, so the 3-day sales bootcamp is simply about helping you take proper positioning in the real estate industry. The global market cap for real estate is averaging over $360 trillion. Here in Nigeria, we're anticipating over $4 trillion by 2030. Guess what? Locally, the industry is young and there is a lot of growth for you right here. Okay, we are getting this meeting started in the next 5 minutes. And if you are just connecting, if this is your first time, I want to welcome you. If you have been with us from day one up to this point, I want to celebrate you. I know you've been getting so much value. I know you are fired up, you are pumped, and you are ready to take your career to the next level, but we are just going to be topping it up and, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and adding some icing to the cake in today's grand finale. So if you're excited like I am, do well to go on the chat box, type in your name and your location right on the chat box. And if you have somebody you invited to be on the call right now that is not currently on the call, please look through the participant section. If you have anybody you invited and is currently not connected, the best you could do right now is put a call across to them, because we are getting this meeting started in minutes. Of course, I'm looking through the participant icon, right? Participant column, and I can see a few persons are invited and not here yet. And I'm going to be taking 2 minutes to go do that reminder. And I expect us to use that same 2 minutes to do a reminder for all those we have invited to be on the call. And by the time we are back, we are getting things rolling. All right. I celebrate you for being on day 1, day 2, and this is the grand finale. Let's make this count. Get your notepad ready and let's have a blast. Thank you.
But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh-wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. Reach for the stars if you can today. You know you can if only you try. There is so much to live for today. Without a doubt we will be okay. Oh, live it up, do it in my way. Now me be king, now me get kingdom. Reach for the stars if you can today. Let's reach it up like yeah. So far from where we coming from, and we don't stop until it's done. They say money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh-wee. I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money don't fill this emptiness. But I want all the money in the world. Ooh-wee. I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying on my tears with some $100 bills. Feeling down in Fendi, but I got plenty money for the pain in the world. Chilling in the biz, just like Justin Bieber, cause I got the money, I don't care. And you can put that on my visa, roll me like a Caesar. You know that we global, bitch, I'm here. So far from where we coming from, and we don't stop until it's done. They say money don't buy you happiness, money can't buy you love, money can't fill this emptiness, but I want all the money in the world. Money don't buy you happiness, money can't buy you love, money don't fill this emptiness, but I want all the money in the world. Ooh-wee, I want all the money in the world. Yeah, yeah. Reach for the stars if you can today. You know you can if only you try. There is so much to live for today. Without a doubt we will be okay. Oh, live it up, do it in my way. Now me be king, now me get kingdom. Reach for the stars if you can today. Let's reach it up like yeah. So far from where we coming from, and we don't stop until it's done.
All right. Good evening and welcome to every single person present here. This is officially day 3 of the 3-day sales bootcamp hosted by Mosaic Homes. We started this 2 days ago, and it's been nothing short but amazing. All right. I want to take out time to celebrate us once again. My name is Andre Emmanuel, and if you are just connecting, you are highly welcomed. We want to take out time to say thank you for attending day 1, day 2, and day 3. I can see Jesse Emmanuel, you've been consistent from day 1 from Ebonyi State. Jesse, you're welcome. Gloria from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Emmanuel from Abuja. Henry from Bauchi. Charles from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Ivi from Abuja. Precious, Abuja. Alex, Abuja. Jessica, Port Harcourt. David, Enugu. Isa Mukhtar from Kano. Isa, you're welcome. Young from Bayelsa. Cynthia from Abuja. Wow. Fully ready. Eunice from Mina. Seu from Akure, you're welcome to the call. I celebrate you, and I appreciate every single person. Becky from Abuja, I can see you. You have been so consistent from day 1, and I want to believe that you are getting so much value on the call. All right, we are getting things rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce the man that made this day possible, the man behind the vision, the man that is, leading this company to the promised land, the man that is mentoring a whole lot of persons to become millionaires. He has provable results. There is something that when your result is a hoax, it can't be traced. They say you have done this, but when they look at what they say you have done, they really can't see what you've done. So it looks like some made-up stories. But this individual is not them say. This individual, is visible. His impact is visible. His results is visible. The people he has been able to raise to become millionaires, they are visible with their results, and he's doing it on a bigger scaling with the platform of Club 10, leveraging on the safest asset class in the whole world, which is real estate, and helping a lot of persons get their finances right through real estate. I'm talking about no other person but the MD CEO of Mosaic Homes, Dr. Moses Egberemo. I don't know if he's ready. Sir, can you take us, lead us, share with us everything that you have prepared to share with us today? Dr. Moses, if you're live on the call, please come take it from here. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That was a great
We can hear you, sir. Go on.
Man, where I want to celebrate every one of us right here. Okay, if you're happy to be here, day 3, right real estate money. Right real estate money. You can put it right there, say, I must make this money, this real estate money. There's real estate money. We have so many money, we have a lot of money, but there's real estate money. And I want you to get ready to harvest the real estate money, because that's what we're going to talk about today. Real estate money, real estate money. Drop your name and your location where you're connecting from if you're new. And also do this, connect more individuals into this meeting. Call your friends. Tell them, I want you to be on this call. I want you to be on this call. I want you to be on this meeting. Like, this is the last day. Somebody's life is about to change. And this is how it's going to look like today, because today I'll be getting into an aha session, an aha moment where you can tell us if you have been getting value from this meeting. So get on the chat, write the things that you have been learning, your take home, and I will open the mic for a few set of people. If you have your take home you want to share with us, today we have a whole lot to talk about. So I'm just going to welcome the individuals that have been part of us for the past few weeks. I want to appreciate them. Do we have Mr. Ernest Sugwe right here? Is he live with us? Can you just say hi to us, sir? Can you say hi to us? Can you unmute your mic? Do we have Ivie Omas? Ivie, what are you using online right now? So let's know. Let's connect. If you're live with us, can you just say hi? Today we're just popping up on questions and answers. And okay, so questions. So we're going to be taking a lot of us questions today. I'm going to be handling a whole lot. So tell me your aha moment, what you have learned so far so good in this training. And so get set for something exciting, get set for the new phase, get set for the new chapter. But I'm interested and I'm so sure this will be one of the biggest opportunity right here. So today, quickly, so if you have something, just write it up, write it out, write it up. I'm going to be taking different questions, different response. And before we get to that point, I'll be sharing something quickly with us right here. So the truth about life is this: you can't make like I was sharing with someone recently, and I said most people are unaware of it's one thing to come for a meeting like this, is another thing to reflect the result of the meeting. So there's something I want you to know from this meeting today. While you are inviting a lot of people, write this word down. Great meetings don't make great men. It's great decisions backed up with actions that will make you. Now, some of us right here, this is our first time, and this is our first boot camp. Get set, next month we're having something great again. And I want you to know we want to carry you along. The whole idea of Mosaic, we are not just in the business of development, management of properties. We want to ensure that we are showing people the roadmaps of how to come into real estate. Now, I'm excited today seeing Ivie speaking. I don't know how many of you love how when you were hearing Ivie communicating. Now, the exciting part for me when I get to hear Ivie talk about real estate is the fact that I have a knowledge of the very first day she ventured into the real estate markets, the very first period, and she told me she's going into real estate. She says she's going to be using this knowledge of sales. She used to learn sales through my community. She was always excited following the knowledge, and she has always been in the community, pumping and pulling energy. Like I can't forget those days. I'll be telling her, you need the right products. You can't be busy and broke. Like just some of us right here today, you are busy and broke. You have a lot of things going on in your life, but you're broke. Sometimes you need to sit down and ask yourself, what vehicle am I using to my success lights? And that was all she has to do. She has to revisit the vehicle. She has always been active. But the vehicle, because you need to understand, I wrote a book called DVD. I think I have it right here. This book, DVD. Now, my focus on DVD was dream, the vehicle, and the driver. Yes, you have the right dream. You have that dream that can change everything around you. You have a better expectation of yourself, but you need the right vehicle to get you to that dream. The right vehicle has to do it, because we could have the same destination in view, but if you have to get to the same destination just by walking on the streets, you may not get there. So you need the right vehicle. So she chose real estate as her vehicle, and the whole game started changing for her. The same personality, the same dream, but she changed the vehicle. But she didn't just stop at doing it. Some people since have come to ask, is it just about changing the vehicle? But one thing is to also become the good driver, be a good driver. I believe that if you have a very good vehicle, a very good car that can take you from one place to another, and you don't know how to drive, you will still remain at the same spots. So the other aspect is to learn how to drive. So I'm excited about her journey, and I believe some of us right here, very soon you'll be calling figures. Like if you'll be calling figures, your stories will be the next story we should be sharing. And I want to tell you the truth. None of these things happened overnight. Day one, I started with a statement. Every amateur, every professionals you see today were sometimes amateur. If today is your first day, state this thing down. You will become a pro one day in the same industry. And I'm going to show you this. I've been teaching this aspect for a long time, and it has helped a lot of people. And I want you to take note of this. Write this thing down, the 4 learning curve. When you master the 4 learning curves to anything, you become exceptional. Number 1 is called the unconscious incompetence. When you don't know, you don't know. Some of us were there. Unconscious incompetence. Number 2 is called the unconscious incompetence. Number 2 is conscious incompetence. When you are trying to know what you don't know. You are consciously trying to be competent, but you are still incompetent. Number 3 is called the conscious competence. Consciously, you are trying to be competent. And number 4 is called the unconscious competence. When you become so good at it that you don't know how it is. And I'm telling you, this is applicable to everything. Everything. When you understand this 4 learning mechanism, you can't fail in anything anymore. Everybody. There's a phase where you don't think about anything you know how to do today. Some of us who know how to drive very well. Let's use the driving lesson as it is. The very first time you wanted to learn how to drive, you have no knowledge of how a vehicle can move. And someone walked to you and said, I can teach you how to drive. And then you were interested. Your point is, how do I learn this thing? Guess what? I can teach you how to drive. In one day, he was able to set you up, and he said, this is what you need to do. This is the gear. This is where you change the gear. This is where you move to drive. This is where you accelerate from. That is the knowledge of driving. If you're on high speed, you want to reduce your speed, you got to hold brake. That's the knowledge of driving. Someone can teach you how to drive within 5 minutes. But the question is, does that guarantee you are a driver? So this is how it works. To move from your unconscious incompetence to your conscious incompetence is what we call learning, training. Now, most cases, a lot of people, when they go to classes, seminar rooms, like what you've been having for the past 3 days, powerful teaching. If you were here yesterday, the teaching will blow your mind. And like, wow, this is how I can make money in real estate. Friends, you just moved. You just navigated from your unconscious incompetence to your conscious incompetence. In other words, you are still incompetent. And that's the goal. Everything. You are still incompetent. Now you can drive, but you are still incompetent. You can move from one place to another, but you are still incompetent. And guess what? To move from your conscious, so to move from your unconscious incompetence to your conscious incompetence, training, seminars. So when you don't know all these things, you get withered, you get tired. But I want to share the next thing. To move from your conscious incompetence to your conscious competence phase is action. Action. Now, during this process is where people quit. Now, this is where you get the stroke. Oh, when I was in the training yesterday, Via was saying we can do X, Y, Z. Exciting. Day one, you have to post. Day two, you post. Some persons will mock you. Some persons will tell you hear statement like, oh, you've joined them. Real estate people everywhere. Now, it's not, you are at the stage, this is your conscious competence phase, the hardest phase. Not everybody moves to the unconscious competence phase. Not everyone. On everything, not everyone. Some persons started their first driving school. They quitted when they had their first accidents. They never went to driving anymore. They got afraid from that day. Some persons tried some things. They were mocked. They turned their back from that very day. So this is not going to be an exception. And I'm welcoming you into this journey because we're about to go into something big for the next 90 days. And now, if you're going to be on this journey with me, I need you to be psychologically prepared that I'm going to move from my unconscious competence. So when I'm not getting it right, that doesn't make me a failure. It means I'm going through a process. But bear in mind that during the phase when you are failing, you'll be mocked, you'll be disgraced. Some persons will make fool of you. Some persons will want you to quit. Because when you quit, you can never, ever get to the pro stage. We're going to get into a session where I'm going to have Ivy up here. She's going to share some things. You have, on day one, if you were right here, you would hear Ivy talk about her failures, her struggles. Now, you think it was all rosy from beginning? The point won't be starting. The point is, can you stay put in the system? Andrew Emmanuel said something day one. Starting is easy. Staying put is difficult. Starting is very easy. Now, the next question is, how do I move from my conscious competence phase to my unconscious competence phase? See, I'm using driving as my example today. There are days that I will drive and I'm asking myself, did I just drive? Because, see, when I was learning how to drive, if I had to pick phone calls, I had to park. If I need to use a seat belt, I need to park. But when you become a pro, you can do this on the highway. You can do it. So you are not unconscious. But when you are conscious, you are conscious about everything that you need to do right. But when you are unconscious, you can make move with everything. And I'm telling you, you can get there. I love it when I see Yvette speak today and I'm like, unconscious competence. She has gone into the conscious competence phase about real estate. And now but the only way she got there is consistency. See, I can teach you how to move from your unconscious incompetence to your conscious incompetence. You are still incompetent. But I can't teach you how to move to your pro. If you observe, the only time you are learning from someone, you're only getting aware of your incompetence. You're only getting aware of that thing you are not doing. But nobody will take the action for you. No one will take the action for you. No one will ever stay consistent on your behalf. This is the major reason why a lot of people don't get successful. So sometimes it's not the industry that has a problem. The industry filters people. So if you believe you will stay and you will stay consistent, by next month when we are coming again for another boot camp, if you believe we will see you here and you're going to be live here, get on the chat and indicate I'm going to be consistent. Get on the chat, I'm going to say I'm going to be consistent. It's just consistency that differentiates the boys from the men. The successful ones from the unsuccessful ones. Any woman on earth can start anything, but not everybody can stay put. Get on the chart and say, I'm going to be consistent. If I asked if you're today right here, were you ever taught how to become a pro? Everybody will teach you the beginning. Now, let me give you a perfect example. I was learning how to spin a train sometime, spin books at my early stage. I saw a guy spinning things this way. And then I asked him, how do you spin? He said, just put your hand in the middle. He said, put your hand in the middle. There was no middle. So when I tried, my own train has to fall down. But every day I kept doing this thing. Every day I kept doing this thing. One day I noticed that my hand could hold the train. And then I could spin for a longer period of time. And someone met me again and said, Moses, how are you doing this thing? I said, put your hand in the middle. The person couldn't find a middle. Every strategy that you've had in this meeting does not guarantee you will succeed. The only time you will succeed is if you will stay consistently, even when you are mocked, even when you are insulted, even when you are failing, because everybody will clap you down to failure. Nobody was actually a pro from the beginning. The worst part of it is that people will compare you with the excellent ones, and that will demoralize you. They'll tell you, oh, your video is not so good. Let me show you something you need to start doing. That person is telling you to hunt you. And now if you're not careful, your spirit will go low. And when your spirit go low, your results will go low. And before you know, you can't even post anymore. You can't share anymore. And then you arrive at the regular statements. Everybody has their own thing. And I always say, how come the things that will make you poor are the ones for you? everybody has their own calling. Most cases, you are just moving to your most comfort zone. And that's what you need to fight. Today, I'm going to share with us something quickly. This is a fast nugget I'll be dropping with us right here. And I'm doing this because of the training that we've had. 7 steps to earn 7 figures monthly in real estate. Let me shock you with something right here. Everyone you see earning had done some things over time. And if you've not built up to that point, don't expect it. There's a level you must have done what I'm about to show you. The income start coming in regularly. Now, I've tried this over the years in my past sales I've been selling. All my life, I've been on sales. And people ask me, what have you been doing? I've been selling all my life. I graduated from the University of Port Harcourt, read human anatomy. I never had to go to anything medical. I started learning how to sell. I started going out to sell. I go into companies, tell them I can sell for you. I've done door-to-door sales. I've done every form of marketing you want to think about. And then I made a conclusion. There's something that works. I brought it to real estate. I've seen it started working, and it's going to be simple. Just take everything one after the other, and trust me, you are there. You don't need capital or full-time availability. That's the good news about real estate. If you've been following us week in, week out, you don't need capital or full-time. Use leverage tools and your phone to build income. It is possible from anywhere you have. I have some exciting realtors that I've been working with right here. The likes of Becky, the likes of, like, sometimes, I think these are individuals that have jobs, but the money they are making on real estate, their commission alone every single month is enough. Their jobs do not pay them that much. And guess what? Phones. So number one is build a real estate pipeline. So those days I usually build a pipeline, Let me explain what a pipeline is. Most cases, why people have problems with sales is that there's something I learned on time. You say, dig your well before you are testing. Dig your well before you're testing. So a lot of people start digging when they are testing. You're supposed to dig your well before you are testing. Now, you are supposed to have a list of people that are interested in buying properties. You are supposed to be intentionally building them. So number one, you need to start by creating a broadcast list. When I was selling, when I wasn't even in real estate, I used to have broadcast list of the product I was selling to over 300 people that have shown interest. Now I kept building it. Then I moved to real estate and be building my pipeline. Let me shock you. The bigger your pipeline, the more chances you will make money. There are no magic. If not, you'll be confused. You'll be frustrated, posting on status every day, thinking you don't have anything going on in your life. You must be intentional. So we're going to talk about how to build pipeline. Add friends and colleagues, new contacts, share update offers and new listing. That's what we're going into. That's the main thing. Build a pipeline. You make a decision. I'm going to build a pipeline. Your pipeline has to be two: a pipeline for customers only, and a pipeline for people that are going to be your potential business partners for passive income. And we'll share how it goes on, because that's what I'm doing. I ensure that I'm building a pipeline. Now, grow it intentionally. There are no magic. Don't leave it to chance. Stop wasting all this ideology that things just happen for anyone. Some persons are intentional. Number one, ask, can I send you real estate updates? Reach out to people, be intentional, and learn to say, hi, I'm into real estate, and I don't mind sharing our property deals with you. You don't have to sell to people day one of meeting them. That's the problem. Now, a lot of people's problem is that the first sales is about going out every day, and I must sell to everybody every day. The point is, you need to get them first into your comfort, into your pipeline. They need to be aware that you're into property, so your message do not hurt them. Your message do not come odd to them, but you need to be intentional. The individuals need to know that you can be sending your properties updates to them. Set a weekly goal of increasing 10 to 20 new contacts every day. That's what they mean by intentionality. Every salesman understands one thing: you can't depend on a fixed set of people. Some person's problem, number one, they are not intentional. Number two, they are not pushing hard. So you have to be intentional. I'm going to get 10 to 20 persons on my list every single week. And how do you go about that? You have to be intentional about expanding your network. Step 3, I'm expanding my network. Attend events. Attend events. So I'm going to share something. Ivy is right here. So few years ago, 2020, I had a wedding in Abuja, sorry, in Lagos. And I met Ivy there, and I told Ivy, there's a wedding I'm going for. And she said, oh, what's the wedding about? When I told her a lot of celebrities will be coming there, I can't still forget that day. She went so intentional. When I saw her at the wedding, I was shocked first of all to see her at the wedding. I was shocked how much she was so all dressed for the wedding. And the next thing I saw was that she was everywhere in the wedding. Networking, meeting people. That very day I said, see the level of intentionality. First, if this set of people are coming for this wedding, then I'm coming for the wedding. And if I'm coming for that wedding, I'm meeting people. No magic. You don't have any. If you are in to make money, you must understand first of all that every income you are looking for is in the next person, and you don't know who is ready to buy. The truth about sales is that you can only make sales right for yourself only when you are talking to the right person. You can't go wrong talking to the right person, and you can't go right talking to the wrong person. Who is the right one who can buy your products? Someone who has the money and has a need for it. Sometimes you don't even know who is who. So it's inconsistent going out there, networking, meeting people, join online groups, encouraging yourself, meeting people consistently. The truth is, the more people, the more the rich, the more the income. No magic. So if after everything, you want to remain an introvert and you want to make it, the truth is that any introvert no introvert should complain. No introvert should beg. Because there's a level of poverty and hunger you will face in life, you turn to an extrovert. Except you are okay. Sometimes we don't choose our shoes right. I have some friends that are very big. I have some billionaire friends. These guys, they don't post at all. I go out to them, we hang out together. And sometimes when I'm posting, I'm feeling like, man, am I doing too much? They don't look at my status. They just throw some silent yab to me. Every time they post. And sometimes I said, so at the point I stopped posting, man. I said, let's just be like these guys. And my situation was different from their situation. These guys has rich uncles. In fact, how they get to raise funds to start their own business, I really don't know. Sometimes I imagine, and out of that, there was a time in my life that I was looking for money, I threw away that trash and I came back posting like a madman. Because this is my own situation we're talking about right here. So if your pressure is not pressuring you enough and you don't have any reason to pull out and you want to remain the same way you are, you don't want to reach out to people. You don't want, I'm guessing you are doing fine. I'm guessing you are doing fine. And I'm guessing you have a high-profile career that can pay you without you having a need. Trust me, if you're on that level, don't join most of us right here. The reason why we are crazy is because it's a crazy economy. And if you want to manage your reality very well, because we live in a world where some persons can't reach out to people to sell anything, but they can reach out to beg. And the funny thing about begging is that begging is harder than selling. I see a situation where you are begging and you still need to do follow-up on the begging. Because even now you have to beg, the person is not giving you a chance. The person has to tell you, come tomorrow. Come tomorrow, and you have to still follow up on that tomorrow. So what's the guarantee that you get what you are looking for? So be active. Now be active in offline, be active in online, active online. See, if you're after today's meeting, you're not planning to be active, you're wasting your time. Be active in offline communities. Be active in your church. Be active in Rotary clubs. Be active. The goal is about meeting people. Let me tell you why. You just can't tell who you can add on your list that would like to buy from you. The fourth one is brand yourself as a real estate entrepreneur. Clean your profile updates. Get this thing. Post consistently but smartly. There was a way Ivy was explaining it a few days ago. Learn to post and write. Don't just post like a dummy. Some persons are naturally lazy in their mind that they don't want to think anything. As they are posting, they are not thinking creatively. How am I going to construct this post? That's what you should sweat your brain. Don't just drop every picture as you are seeing the house, it land, blah, blah, blah. Communicate. Sell to yourself on your status. Read what you are writing and assume if you would love to buy. Now, the essence of posting consistently, I will tell you the truth. People may not buy from you today. The first house I ever bought, when I wanted to buy the house, I paid for it and everything. And then a friend of mine called me after some time. He heard I bought a house. He told me, Moses, you didn't try. You know I'm into real estate, but you didn't buy from me. I said, honestly, bro, I had no idea you were into real estate anymore, because he used to be my agent many years ago. And 4 years, I've left that home for a long time, like 4 years after. And you are telling me I knew you were into real estate. Now, I said to him, you need to change your pattern, because the person I bought from, I was always seeing her status. So I just reached out to her that I wanted to buy a house. And then she went through with me and I bought a house through her. Now watch this. And funny enough, we haven't even met before physically, but something happened that we knew each other, we exchanged contacts. But I knew that her status, when a property comes to my mind, I can see her and see what she's doing. Now, because I love how she has been going about it, I was interested and I bought from her. And I told him, bro, you are not posting. He told me, everybody don't have their own way, that he doesn't believe in posting. And I kept quiet because I can't understand modern age business in that direction. But of course, you can see the consequence. When I was about to buy, it was not an option because he is not in the business of posting. Clean your profile picture, update your bio. These were the things you were learning this week. These are the action steps I'm telling you. I'm not teaching you what you need to know now. I'm telling you what you need to start doing. Go and take a professional photo. Nobody will upgrade you. Upgrade yourself. Sell yourself well. Don't post your worst picture because you want to be real. Post your best picture. Nobody cares how if you are real. People buy from what they see. Be your best. Post consistently. Share results, testimonial deals. Let your page say, I do real estate. It's for your own good. Except you have another career, like I said, except you have something else that is giving you money. But then this is great, man. I do real estate. And that's something you can start with. So let's go to 5. Post properties every day, use property flyers, Zoom meetings, pre-post videos from the communities. So one of the things I want you to know is that most of you might not have opportunity to do content. What we have designed right here in this community is to ensure that we are aiding all of us with content. From this 90 days, we are giving you back-to-back content, back-to-back. As you are getting it, repost. That is leverage. Leverage Mosaic's content to stay visible. You don't have the time, just leverage. When we post, you post. When we drop in the community, repost. That's how you keep yourself on the grind. The next one is number 6, leverage the refer and earn system. Most of us will not have all the time to. See, everyone cannot be a prorator on the streets. You can't be available for inspection all the time. I had somebody who sold the land today from us, and she's a medical doctor, very busy, extremely busy. In fact, in between her time, she struggled to find time to even be on phone call, so everything was done on chat, but she's consistently pushing her real estate business. So she can't be available for inspection on any of these states, but she's in business. So that's how you build a side business. Just connect people. Let Mosaic handle the rest for you. We'll follow up for you, close and handle documentations for you, and perfect for busy professionals. That's what you need to know. Number 7, build a community from passive income. Start building your own community via Club 10 link. Now, we've come to realize that most of the raters make money only by their efforts. I don't want you to do that. You can make money beyond your efforts, which is what a lot of people are doing right here with us. You can make money even from other people's sales. So you can't always trap us, because if you want to keep working before you earn, you will struggle. Some days sales might not be coming, but if you have been building your community, that is another way you can earn passive income. And we have created a system that can allow you earn from your community, and a structural system that your community can pay you. We've created a system for you that way. So add your direct recruits to your new broadcast pipeline, repost deals, refer to Mosaico, and earn passively. Final word. And final word, because I'm going to be showing you your platform, how you can start building your community and the database and the dashboard, so we can move from there and then we'll go to the next thing. Final word. Use your phone to build 7-figure income. Real estate income is now digital. If you believe real estate income is digital, go on chat and write, this is digital. If you believe this is digital, your phone can assist you now. If you are not using your phone well to build real estate, that is the message for today. Post daily, follow up weekly, grow monthly. Stay consistent and use Club 10 and Mosaic support system, and let's do this together. All right, so if you've getting value from this meeting, while I get to show us, I want to give us a demo of our Club 10 page for most of us that are new, that haven't been able to click in and understand what is Club 10 and how do I participate and get value from this system. Because I've been hearing a lot of people walking into the system. Not everyone understands how the system works. And if you've been with us for some time, I can tell you this is a no-brainer. So please get on the chat, indicate I've been getting value, I've been getting value. If you've been receiving value, if you've been getting value from what I've been saying, please indicate I've been receiving value, I've been receiving value, I've been receiving value. It's exciting right here. And for those of us that are excited just like me, okay, so let's share this quickly. If you are new to the community, this is for you. This is for you, this is for you, this is for you. What I'm about to share is for you, and I want you to take advantage of most things that we'll be discussing right here. So get on, log into Club 10. Some of us were asking for this yesterday. Our website is www.club10.com.ng. Now, we want to change your real estate game, and we want you to know how to go about it. When you do this, all you have to do, so you can read more, understand Club 10 from this page, And then all you have to do is come to your login if you have an account already. This is exciting. You have your own, we've created this solution. And another good news again is by first week of May of the month of, sorry, the first week of June, the month of June, you'll be able to download this on your Play Store and your iOS. This is your dashboard for every Club Pen member. Membership is free. You don't have to pay money. If you want to be on the upgraded version, you have the upgraded version, and we have the Elite Pro. We have two upgraded versions. We have the Pro version and we have the Elite Pro version, and they all have their different benefits. So when you come in, the first thing if you want to build your community is to copy your link right here. And you copy your link. The good thing, you can earn points and you can earn sales commission for every sales that you have right here. And the next thing you want to know when you become part of the club is how to join the communities. So you go straight to the community, click on community. You have access to all the various communities that you can learn and have access to most of the information that we have right here. So if you don't have if you're not exploring your Club Pen page right now, I want to let you know that you're missing out. And so after this meeting, get in touch with whoever invited you and said, I want my own dashboard. And they'll put you through, and this will be it for now. All I want to say is you are welcome, and we're excited to have you for these 3 days and this exciting 3 days boot camp. Thank you, and thank you very much. This is an exciting session. All right, so let's get on the chat and get excited. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, so do I have everyone right here? Do I have everyone right here? We have everyone right here. If you're excited, if you got value from this meeting for the past 3 days, I'm ready to take your aha moment right now. Raise your hands up. Say, I got value, and I want to speak. I got value, and I want to speak. So if you want, please get back to the person who invited you for your link. Don't use the link on the chat, except that person is your invite. So please, let's do that. Don't use the link on the chat. Somebody is dropping his own personal link right here. So please get to the person who invited you. We'll all be trained on how to go about it. So I have a free training. I've designed a bonus training for us right here. And your bonus training will be happening right here. And I'll be training us. I won't be doing that today. But the bonus training will teach you how to take advantage of your Club Pen platform for maximum results. How to take advantage of your Club Pen platform for maximum results. I want you to key in and get ready for that phase, because that's going to be exciting. All right, so quickly, raise your hands up. We have someone right here, the hand is up. Whose hand is up? So please, can you unmute the mic we have Boma. Boma, please. Boma, can you please open your mic? Let's hear from you. You are welcome, Boma.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I am myself.
Loud and clear.
Hello, everyone. Please, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Can you speak out more?
I say, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Can we all hear him?
Hello, everyone.
Boma, I think you have to speak out a bit. Take your phone closer to your mouth so we can hear you clearly. We can hear you, but it's very faint. Please. Go ahead. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, Boma, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello? Okay, okay.
M.I. Cabo, can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Moses. I'm Isa Labaran Mukhtar from Kano State, Nigeria. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to explore the field of real estate. I have some few questions regarding yesterday's session. That was delivered by Miss Evie Omas. So I don't know. With your permission, can I drop the questions, or because I could see that Miss Evie is not on the call today. So I don't know. Should I drop the questions?
Yes, please go
Hello, can
ahead.
you hear
Please
me?
talk.
Okay. My first question is, so what is the meaning of uh, CFO in progress? Sometimes when a land is publicized or is posted, then you see that on the level of it, it says that C of O is in progress. What's the meaning of that? That's the first question. And the second question is, Miss Evie was made example of how she used to leverage on her connection to get sales and then get her own commission. She made example that one of her clients asked for or was seeking for a property in a particular location. Is it Osapa in Lagos? I'm not a Lagosian. I don't live in Lagos, so I don't know the exact area. Let me just give an illustration of what she said. What she stated. She said that the client was looking for a house in Osapa, but the house was is worth 500 million, while his budget is 230 million. Now she said she went out to seek for another or to find another property outside the Osapa area. That's somewhere around Lekki, or I don't know. I've forgotten the area. She mentioned a particular area. So my question is, how does she, like, what mechanism does she use to like get that particular property, to get the owner of the property, and even maybe convince the owner of the property that she's a realtor and she wants to sell that property, and they would agree on a commission? Like, how does she do that? Because let's take for example, if I'm a realtor here in Mozac's homes, and then somebody is looking for a property outside the jurisdiction of Mosaic. Now, what is the mechanism she make use of to get a property that is not within her jurisdiction or within her own terrain, and then sell it out and even gain commission from that? That's my question. Because what she was saying yesterday, I was confused on how she does that. So that's my two questions.
All right. If you are you there?
Oh,
Hello.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, so I didn't get your question clearly. Um,
okay. Should
uh,
I should I should I should
yeah,
I
so
should I
what I was
rephrase it?
saying there is, okay, ask the question. I got the first part, but what's your question really?
What I was saying is, how do you get like, what mechanism do you use to get a property that is not part of your jurisdiction, or let's say that is not your own, or you don't even know the owner, and then get to sell the property and gain your commission, something like that? Because you stated earlier yesterday that one of your clients was looking for a property in a particular location, let's say Osapa, and the property is worth 500 million, while his budget is around 230 million naira. So you got another property that is within his budget, but it's not within your, I don't know, like it's not within your own jurisdiction, or it's not within your own terrain. I don't know how to put it. I don't know whether you understand what I mean. Like, how do you get the property that is outside your jurisdiction, or that is not within your terrain, and then get the owner of the property and gain your commission, something like that? I don't
Okay,
know that.
that's why we are here now. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, as I am like this, I sold a property in Ghana 3 weeks ago. I can sell property in Dubai. I sell property in Anambra State. I sell in anywhere, Germany. Is leverage. That one is even very far. I'm not even there. But using this instance, I said he wanted a property. He did not say Osaka what he wanted is a property in what's it called? His friend stays in Pinnock in Osaka, and there are features that he loves about the estate. So because he cannot afford the price of the property there, I had to go and look for um an estate that is much like it, that fits his budget. So your question now is, how do I get? So I went to search. We'll do search. We'll do search. And sorry, I'm a bit distracted. So I'm here. We'll do search. We'll search for the houses. Then we'll look for the owner of the property. We'll check the documents and ensure that the same person we met is the real owner of the property. Sometimes you meet the mandate, the person that the banner is there on the property. Or if it's a land, somebody would have told you about it. Then we'll do document search before we proceed. And then we agree on commission. He pays my commission, or the buyer pays my commission, and we exit. I don't know if I answer your question.
M.I. Kabu. All right, so
Yes, yes, I was muted. Sorry.
okay.
Uh, yes, ma. I've understood your the answer. Sorry, and then equally on that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I usually ask some questions. I usually ask questions. Regarding what you stated now, let's take for example the owner. You made agreement with the owner. Now, is he going to make use of his own account number? Let's take for example the property's account number, and then you send it to
Yeah,
the
so
to the
I think you should
prospective
join the
buyer.
next boot camp so that
All
we'll
right, all
start
right,
saying how to
all
search
right,
property. But what I'm going to
all right.
say, no, but let me answer that question. So when is the owner's account they will send it to, because it's his name that is in the document. But if it's a company that is in charge and you confirm that the company has power of attorney to sell that property, you send to the company, they will send to the company's account.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, ma. And then again, ma, I would like to make a plea regarding the slides you made use of. I don't know. Can you please share it with us so that we can peruse through it maybe
I'll
later
please share it
during
to
our
you.
leisure?
And many other
Yes, thank
articles
you.
to read.
All right.
Okay, that,
Then my second question, ma.
Hmm.
Like I don't know whether you. Okay, let me repeat the question. Like, what is the meaning or what does it mean to say like CFO is in progress? What does it mean? C of O,
CFO.
sorry.
C of
C
O
of
is
O, C of
progress.
yes, yes.
Okay. C of O is, that's why that next boot camp you have to join, because I'll be talking about documentation and some intricacies in real estate. You can't learn everything at once. But C of O is a certificate of occupancy, is a
Yes.
document, is a title that a land should possess. Is what is called rights of occupancy. The right
Mm.
for you to occupy this particular land for 99 years. He registers it in the Ministry of Land, or the Federal Ministry of Land, that so person has bought a property. So the C of O in progress means you have applied for the C of O and it's in progress. For people that really have it in progress, so it's in progress, so that in 6 to 1 year, they should have given you the C of O. So if you have a C of O, the state or the federal government recognizes that
all
you
right.
own the property for 99 years.
Yes,
Also,
ma'am. Thank you very much.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you,
you have to join
Kabu.
the next boot camp if you want to learn documentation. I will talk about
Okay, okay.
Let
documentation.
me
When
announce.
is
Let me announce the next
when
boot
is the
camp.
next boot
Let
camp?
me announce the next boot camp dates,
Okay,
so we
okay.
can all be acquainted about it immediately. So our next
And the
boot
slides,
camp.
please. The slides.
Hello, can you hear me? We'll get that to you, Kabu.
All right, sir. All right. Thank
Okay.
you, sir. Let me
So
mute myself.
the next boot camp is going to be around 27, 28 to 29. Sorry, around 25, 25th, 26th to 27th. 25th, 26th, 27th of June. That's going to be our next boot camp. So I want you guys to stay tuned. So please, before questions and all of that are coming up, let's get our aha moment. What have you learned so far? Very important before while you are even asking your question. So please raise your hands up. If you've been here for some time, we will welcome you and we will appreciate if you can raise your hand up. Go on the chat, raise your hand up, and then we'll welcome you. We'll have someone hands up right here. Okay. I saw Alex. Sandra, your hand was up. Did you put your hand down? Hello, Sandra. Do you want to unmute your mic? Do you want to share something with us quickly? All right, you can go on the chat and indicate. I want to know.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Sandra.
Okay, one of the things I learned from the meeting was the part of being consistent with your posting, and you said doing it smartly, because I've seen a lot of people who are realtors and they just come and keep posting without really communicating anything. So just like get properties and post the pictures, and many times because they are not communicating anything, people easily ignore what they are posting. But if they should post something and have a caption under it that is reasonable and sensible, when somebody reads through it, you know this person is really telling a story. So that was one of the things I learned from it, the place of consistency in posting and posting smartly. You also talked about the place of networking. That's something that I would need to learn. I would need to learn personally. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. If you do want to throw more light on posting, how to post?
Yeah, so different social media, but you need to try everything. So posting, first of all, if you post the final, if you go and stand in front of Transcorp and snap a better picture and post, people will like it. They will say, oh, beautiful. If you post property, they will not answer. First. People respond now. If you see their comfort properties in Abuja and some other real estate property doing content, interesting content around real estate. If you are doing something engaging, if you are lip syncing something on TikTok, that is you getting an engagement. Does not mean it's closing. No. You are just getting people to see your content. But how you post it, I try to tell people, post at least a day across all social media. And I'll try and add it on my slide. So by posting, you can post an educational, you can say something like real estate insights on a Monday. You can talk about it, but you need to be talking. By talking, they know you, they hear from you, they feel you, they connect with you, other than just posting one picture. So you study it, even if it's one line, you do a video on it. Then the next day, you can just post about your inspections. You can post about on your story, on your feed. You can post about the property and look for a very luxurious picture about anywhere you can download. Property that is not even in Nigeria, that is fine. You can post it. So, but this thing does not really have, what works for me may not work for the next person. I know somebody that makes sale so well on Instagram by posting on Instagram every day. I know someone that makes all the sales from Snapchat. I know someone that makes so much sales, huge number from TikTok, and most of them YouTube. Me, I get from WhatsApp, I get from Instagram and Twitter. I get a lot from Twitter as well. Unlike some other people where they don't know what to post. For me, I join in conversations on Twitter, reasonable conversation. And people like, they will check my profile, they'll follow me, and they will send me messages. When I was very active, I was just being busy. So, but on WhatsApp, I don't fail to post every day. Then on Instagram, make sure you post every day. You may not see the review, but try and look for something that is interesting. The day I did content, I was doing one lip syncing content. I got more people follow me, about 11K views. So if you try to do something that is trending to get more engagement so that they can see your other posts, you should do it. So that's what I can talk about posting on social media. But everything I would say is post every day. Let your video be clear. If you want to use what's it called? Writings on your video, it can be there, interpretation, caption, regenerated caption, auto-generated caption. But if you don't want to use it, by all means, use lapel. There's a mic that cancels noise cancellation if you are doing video. So that everything will be clear and people can be able to connect to your video. If your video is not clear, they will pass it. Let it by all means be clear. There are a lot of things. There's one girl that used to do video of houses. She used to dance. And your breaker, and your anything, she used to dance in the video. I put just dance into this thing. There's some people that have they will do a video, a back video, voiceover. They will do a video of Katakwe for instance, Metama, and then they will talk about it. Why this place is bustling is this. After talking about the beauty of that place, they'll now say it's 5 minutes to this particular estate that you're marketing. That's why I tell people to buy this estate. So they want you to educate them. Education has gotten more traction than any other thing. Education, lifestyle, content. You are going to a luxurious place. You drove one Range Rover. They're interested. Who is this guy? But always do something that is consistent and progressive, right? You go and drive Range Rover today. Tomorrow is not consistent. So, but by all means, let your video be clear. Post on all social media. Just keep posting for the next 3 months. Then see the one that works for you. But by all means, 3 posts should be educating. Either you are dancing, you are putting the writing on the post, or you are posting it, or you are talking about it. But let it be engaging, let it be attractive, let it be nice. Do it for all social media for 3 months and see the one that people engage with the most. Then you capitalize on it.
Well, thank you. That was a powerful one for me.
LinkedIn is different. LinkedIn, you have to keep writing. Keep writing intelligently for you to get people to connect to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not, you can't post video anyhow. You can write. So when I took my clients on inspection, and on that inspection, what I noticed is this. You write a story. LinkedIn is storytelling. You are telling your story, and the call to action is the property you are selling. And that thing will be on Friday. You may give story, education. Then the last story you give on Friday, there's a call to action. That's why I tell my clients to buy this particular property. Talking about wealth generation. So person, you quote, Barry Buffett said this. That's LinkedIn. They want to hear your story. They want to see you right. Thank God for ChatGPT. And if you are using ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to write to sound like you, and tell it to replace all the hyphens to commas. And you can use ChatGPT to your advantage. Write a story, write it and say, give me a storytelling for LinkedIn post. Emphasize on this. You remove the one you want to remove and tell it to sound like you. You remove or sound Nigerian. You remove the one you want to remove. You add the one you want to add, and that's it.
Brilliant. All right, so guys, this is powerful. More to learn. Lisa, your hand is up. Let's hear from you. Do you want to unmute your mic? Do you want to share something quickly? You can unmute your mic. Lisa? Hello? I'm getting to you. If I notice that your hand has been up right here, I'm unmuting your mic so we can hear from you. Bright, do you want to share something? Bright, do you want to share something? Your hand is up. Once again, can unmute your mic, Bright. Who else again? Someone raise your hands up. Value if you've been receiving. Abraham, that was a powerful one. Thank you, Abraham. Okay, let's hear from Bright. Then Abraham, you can take over.
Hello,
Bright.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here, and I can say that for the past few days, I've learned a lot from this Zoom meeting. And I would like to commend everybody that has contributed or put in their energy to educate us all here and share things with us. I really appreciate you guys. From this meeting, I learned a lot. I learned consistency, networking, posting, following up with your clients. I learned a lot, and I'm very, very appreciative. And I can't wait to also learn more about documentation, because it is very necessary. You have to know what you are selling. You have to know a lot about your product. If you don't know about documentation, you can't be able to market any product to anybody, because you have to know how documentation goes. You have to know. You have to deal with so many people. You have to deal with lawyers. You have to know how to get documents. You have to know the authenticity of documents. You have to know how to chat documents. So I really, really appreciate you, and that is all I want to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was a great one. All right, so we have who else again? Please raise your hands up. Let's welcome you. Let's hear from you. Boma, is your mic good now? Do you want to still share something, Boma? Is your mic okay right now? Yes, I think you are using a headset. We can't hear you if you are using it. You have to talk to your phone. The volume is still bad, Boma. Maybe you have to drop a message. All right, so we have Ernest Sokwe. Mr. Ernest, right here. Please, can you unmute your mic and what can you say about the 3 days boot camp? And what can you say about Club 10? And what can you say about what we should be expecting? Mr. Ernest, over to you, sir.
Well, I must say that it has been a very exciting time. These 3 days, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of lessons learned.
Can you speak
And
up,
for
sir?
me,
Your volume is a bit low. Can you speak with your mic or directly?
Okay, just it has been very wonderful. There have been, for me, one of the most critical things is the fact that we need communities to grow. You know, it's important to know that there's something called the corporate grace. You know, if you stand around cigarette smokers, you would likely smell cigarettes. So when you stand around successful people, you would likely, their success will rub off on you, and you would likely soar in the same frequency. I'm saying that to say it's important to know there's a group created, or there's a team of people ready to drive this process to success, you know, particularly the Club 10 as arranged by Mosaic Home, you know. It's interesting to know that we have a community we can leverage to continuously learn from and continue to grow with. You know, there's something about an energy in the room. And when you are in that room, you keep building the energy. You know, interestingly, like you had said, meetings are great, but sometimes the lessons learned from meetings will wear out after the meeting. That's why 3 days after you leave that program, you are not as excited as you were when you were in the program. Yeah. So it's interesting to know there's a community that will keep the fire burning and keep the people, keep all of us, you know, geared up and fired up for the next level. This is important to know. So I'm saying that to say in conclusion that we must all necessarily take advantage of the Club 10 platform, joining this group of successful and to be successful realtors to thrive in the industry. Interesting thing is we can all make it in the industry if we do put in the work, we get the results. And so it's time to put in the work, guys. It's time to put in the work.
Wow, that was a great one from Ernest. Please, just an emphasis. For those of you not on the community already, you're missing out. How to join the community? Number one, you have to get the link from the person who invited you. Click on the link, get registered, then go into the community. Right here, the community is where we pass all the information. If you have there, you will see our buy me. Our buy me is our brokerage community. I didn't have time to go all of those things right here with us. But our buy me is our brokerage community. When you go to the buy me, you will have access to properties that you can post, houses that you can sell, especially in Abuja. And we're getting more network of other locations. And the good thing about being a member is that once you're a member of the community, if you have a direct brief, we can work with you as long as you have the direct mandate. And then secondly, you have access to our investment products, our estate lands, all of these things. The training goes beyond just today. We have product knowledge for you. So we can't have everything in this one meeting. Just like you said, you keep coming for the next boot camp and the next boot camp, and everything will be given out right here. All right, so we have a new person right here, Benwari. Benwari, can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you. Benwari, can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you.
Wow, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm so excited to be here. Although I joined late, I didn't know that it was 7 o'clock. But just joining, you know, about 20 minutes ago, I can already perceive how this meeting has been so valuable. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Moses and then the Mosaic Homes for for organizing such a boot camp. And again, to my Sister Evie out there, thank you for so much knowledge you've in just this few seconds, I'm sorry, minutes, I've been so impacted. I joined real estate. I've always wanted to do this, but somehow the inconsistency has been pulling me out severally. But I've been getting some good results, good results. But all of a sudden, I see myself going back. But I think that if we continually do what we're doing, I've known Mr. Moses for some time now. I know him for consistency, and I'm so glad that I'm back to this fold again. I trust God to keep me focused and help me to be consistent, because consistency is the key. And also I want to ask or seek, is there any way we can get the recording for today's Zoom so that we can always fall back to it and get more value for those of us that came in late? And I can't wait for the next boot camp. Thank you very much for all you do, and God bless the Mosaic Homes. God bless you.
Thank you so much. All the recordings will be made available for us to be in the group right here, so we can always have access to the recordings. All right. Thank you, Becky Benwari. That was a great one. Becky, can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you. Becky, what do you have to say? If you unmute your mic and start introducing you. Hello, Becky. Can you unmute your mic? Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, Becky.
Such a wonderful program we've had this evening for the past 3 days. And all I have to tell everyone here right now is for you to be consistent in all you do here. You can be working and still be cashing out. I love commission a lot, and I've been enjoying commission, especially from Mosaic Homes and other companies. And I advise everyone to pay attention to this. If you really want to be cashing out from real estate, just be consistent. It's not easy. As we are even having this program right now, I'm posting on my Instagram page already. I've had someone contacted me from Instagram before, and when he came to Abuja, he called me, and I went to show him a plot. He came with an Uber, and I was like, which one is this again? And you will not believe this guy bought a property from me for 50 million naira. Yes, and I was direct to the owner and to the buyer. So I would just tell everyone to just be consistent, keep posting, keep doing your thing. It's not easy. It's not an easy journey, but just be consistent.
Wow.
Just be consistent, and that is all I have to say for now. I wish everybody the best, and I can't wait for the next bootcamp program.
Thank you so much.
For the speaker, Miss Evie, thank you very much. I am actually here because of you. Thank you so much. You inspire me a lot.
Are you there?
I got 100%.
They've been here from day one. From day one.
From day one.
I believe to give people gift too. So in this business, we learn, unlearn, and relearn. Even me, if my colleagues host conferences or Google Meet, I join, because there's one or two things you can learn to be better in what you do.
Okay. Thank you very much. Like, you inspire me a lot, and I hope to be like you someday.
Amen.
Yes, thank you.
Amen, sister. All right, thank you so much, Becky. Becky is an amazing leader, consistent leader. I can attest from her sales with Mosaic Home, she has been very, very consistent, and she loves commission a lot. It's not denying that. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you for your time. Chinelo, Madam Chinelo, can we hear from you? Can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you. If you've been getting value from this meeting, we're happy to have you guys. Let's hear from your aha moment, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's been an awesome time here. In fact, I have been consistent from the day one, and it's been lots of values. Ivy poured out her heart, her experience, her mistakes. In fact, if this was to last for 1 week, I'm sure that a lot of us will be here every night. So it's been a whole lot of value. Yeah. From consistency to reevaluating your why to being serious, knowing that this is sales, reading up about sales. One thing that stood out for me seriously is to show up, even when you are not making sales yet. He said, you are just one sale away from your dream life. It keeps ringing in my head. Yeah. Show up and be consistent. There's not that thing. There is no magic actually. It's just learn from those who have gone ahead and be ready to put in the work. Nothing in life that is good or worth doing is easy. So for me here, no, I'm just one sail away from that life-changing commission. So we're here. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Ivy. God bless you. Andrew, God bless you, Mr. Ernest, and then all the other speakers. You guys are the best. Thanks so much. Let's do this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have Martha right here. Martha, can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you. Hello, Martha. Can you unmute your mic? Let's hear from you. Martha is another powerful lady right here. Martha, if you're right here, you can unmute your mic. Let's hear from you. Share your aha moment with us. And I can tell you great value, great value, great value. So we usually have like a trivia, and I'm going to be telling us, we're going to have the trivia on our WhatsApp community. So most of us can also, if you're not there, you have to be there. Most questions will be asked there. The community, we're going to form all the questions and they're going to ask them on the WhatsApp community. So make yourself available there. Ensure you are joining ASAP. Go on chat and join. If you've not joined, join today. Martha, you can unmute your mic. You can unmute your mic. I don't know if you can do that. Click on your mute button so you can unmute your mic. Your hand is up, but your mic is not unmuted. You've been given the permission to unmute your mic, so let's hear from you. All right. Okay. Somebody's asking, how do I join the WhatsApp community? So simple. Get to the chat of whoever invited you. Click on the link. Log into the community. Get into the community, and you will have opportunity you'll see communities. Log into your website, and then on your back office, search for community. When you search for community, you will see where you have access to the communities. And then you will learn more about exciting products as we teach you how to earn with the club. Okay, Martha, I can't tell why you can't unmute, but you are supposed to be able to unmute the mic. You're giving permission. I don't know, that should be from your end. All right, so someone say, please, can I have the link? All right, so the link will be given to you, Abiodun. For those of us that are new, if you whatever link your message you have been getting this link to join this meeting, get back to the person, to that message, and they will send you the link to get on board. And trust me that your membership into the club gives you an official ticket for full-time mentorship. I have been on sales for the past few years. I can tell anybody how to digest sales and win with sales. And that's what we are here to do. So get on board, and let's see what we can do. Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Let's hear from you. Take it away.
Okay. Thank you so much for this amazing boot camp. I think I really learned a lot. So I've been trying to break into real estate, and I just did not understand a whole lot of things. But with all of this, I'm beginning to understand how to make sales too. And I think one very thing I learned today particularly is I think somebody already mentioned it, is how to carve out your postings. Yeah, how to articulate your post. So that one I really kind of like hooked onto it, because I realized that, I've just been, not doing the right thing on my stories and my social media. And then I have a question too. So my question is how to, for people that want to break into real estate, they don't have anything to, maybe they're coming from one sector to the other. How do they not they don't want, for me particularly, I don't know how to break into real estate, and also not to completely I don't know. So I'm trying to also how do I put it? I'm trying to
Create a
carve a
balance.
niche for myself. Yeah, thank you so much. They create a balance in tech and real estate. Yeah, so how does one, do all of those things without letting one overshadow the other? So I'm just thinking about it. I know that I'll probably figure it out much later, but some advice would actually be very helpful. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to
Okay. I think that's all, yeah.
yes, I'm going to suggest some things, but I will welcome Ernest Sogwe. Do you have anything you want to say? Because Ernest does training, consulting, and all of that, and he's still building real estate. I think he might have one or two things to put light on that. Ernest, are you there? So,
yes, I'm here.
Okay, you got Lisa questions, right?
Yes, I got a question.
I think you should take the mic off again. Let's hear you clearly, like you did the last time.
Hello?
Yes, better.
Can we hear me now?
Loud and clear.
So I think it's basically about work-life balance, right? And I would say that it's basically on the interest. The truth is, none of us gets to work 24 hours of the day. So we work particular hours on our main jobs, and then we do a shift, right, in our lives. I normally would say after your A job, you do your B job. I'm simply saying that to say what you want to do is in the spare time that you have, you want to start building the career that you love. I'm sure you have found people switch careers by simply taking XYZ amount of time, blocking out time to learn the new career they want to venture into. For you who is trying real estate, interesting thing is there are platforms to leverage, there's knowledge to leverage, there's a community to leverage. And then what you need to do is just block out some time, say 4 hours every day, say 5 hours every day, say 2 hours every day, to just consistently do this thing and then consistently learn this thing. And of course, take actions in it. Interestingly, in just those 2 hours consistently, you would find that you would have learned a lot and you would begin to close deals a lot. In fact, you would have grown a profile that will make you recognizable in the industry just by doing that consistently. That's what I think, So I'm saying to you, as much as you don't want to leave your maybe 9 to 5, your current business, your current career path, what you want to do is find the time to dedicate to the new venture that you want to build, in the case, real estate, and begin to give it your time. And that's what I did. So I still do trainings, I still do the consulting I do, but I consistently still find time to show up as a realtor that I'm trying to build a career with, And yes, we've made sales already. In just trying to do that now, we begin to speak to people we need to speak to, make the videos we need to make, and then we see that we are building the career that we desire aside the career we have previously built. I hope that helps.
Thank you so much. All right, so I believe that helps. That is good. If you do want to add something to that. All right, so few things why I can add to you, Lisa. The truth is, it's even smart learning how to juggle two things like this through leverage. Leverage is you don't have to be the realtor that have to go all days trying to look for side project. You leverage on a community. That's the essence of leveraging. You don't have to look for product yourself. You leverage. But the other aspect you were asking was identity. How do I put my identity in front so I don't conflict it? Now, the truth is, if you look at what you are selling here, this is business to all. Sell yourself as an investment advisor. Sell yourself as something you started doing with your money. That's one way you can start introducing real estate to others. If there's any other thing, because the three M's of money, one is to make money, the other is to manage the money right, the other is to multiply money. And everybody is in this field. Now, most persons, our first job is what make money for us. You need to start letting people know that beyond your job. So that's where the posting comes with direction. Your posting should take your identity. Not just because everybody's posting, you just put picture. You can wake up the morning and you set a post that looks like your identity. I am not just selling real estate. I am interested in showing people how to use their money right. You can start with your story. Story sells, part sells. The truth is that if you put your story in front of people and let them know that, see, I make money, but I need to start. There was a time I started wondering, where will my money go to? And there are few investments I could trust. But real estate over time has proven to be stable. And that's why I'm recommending it for most of us that are making money right now. There are few ventures I would. So from this day, today can be my real estate Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you expect real estate posts from me. Now you have conditioned people's mind. You didn't leave what you were doing. You only conditioned their mind to see you as someone who is interested in helping them win in their investments. Does that help? I don't know if that makes sense to you. So that's how you start making real estate your, this. You want to say something? You want to add something? Does that make any sense to you? You can meet the mic, Lisa.
Yes, it actually does. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you. It makes sense. Thank you so much. It was really insightful. Yeah, creating an identity around, that is, yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. At this junction, I'm going to make few announcements and I'll call Andrew to take over from here. Number one, if you are being with us from Monday to Friday, it is not over. It is not ending this month. We're coming back again next month for another amazing boot camp. Then we have a weekly meeting. We're coming out from 1st of June. We're launching a 90-day sales challenge. You have to be in this sales challenge. This sales challenge have a lot of incentive, but the most important one is that you have access to have an all expenses paid trip. We want to have one of our boot camp live in Rwanda, Kigali. And we've made all the plans already. And I'm telling you, we're going to announce it first week of June. You want this? See. It's not about just selling by yourself. The most important thing is when you are in a community of people. Most persons don't know the value of this. When you do it, for most of us that have been here from Monday to Friday, from Wednesday to Friday, you realize one thing has been common. Not that the informations are new. You are not hearing consistency for the first time. Consistency is not a new word to you. You have been hearing the word consistency. But you know what is happening today that is different? The difference between today is that your spirit man is being lifted. We are like every humans, our spirit is life. If your spirit go low at anything in life, you go low at it. See, if the phone is intact, but the battery is low, the phone will not work. Most cases, it's not about the information. Most things, if you was saying here, for those of us that have been on real estate, you realize that some of these things, she was only putting a reminder. And that's what makes things like this will do to you. So when you make yourself, exempt yourself from that environment, you start getting away from the energy, the spirit, the power that will prepare you for maximum growth. Some persons were listening. It was from yesterday meeting. Some persons started reaching out to me. They have properties they have somebody who wants to buy. Because they started posting for the first time. They got the spirit to post again. So I'm encouraging you that you will make these meetings very important. The gathering is important. So this 90 days, for 90 days, we're starting 1st of June, straight 3 months. After the 3 months, we're launching our big event. Our first major event is starting immediately after the 90 days. Now, we're going to be celebrating everybody that we get the incentives of the 90 days on the events. You have to be among the events. You have to be crazy in sales. Trust me, don't worry, we're going to give you back-to-back training on how to win in sales right here. Now, every week, we have a once a week training, once a week. And I'm coming live to show you how to stay put. So we're not just ending today, but it's exciting. We've had enough this week. But next week, we're going to have one training with me where I mentor you how to make money on this platform. Don't stop earning. Don't stop learning. Don't stay back. Stay put. The more you hear, the more you earn. And then we're going to come back for a 3 days boot camp by next month. And this will be the fire you have been waiting for in real estate. When your spirit is high, impossible things cannot happen. So trust me, it's not just even about the knowledge. It's about letting your spirit stay lifted. A lot of us are struggling today because we're in the wrong environments. We're in an environment where people are choking us, making us feel we're doing too much, making us feel like selling is a disgusting art, making us feel like selling is a belittled approach, making you feel like selling is not something worthy of class. But you need to be in an environment where you uphold yourself differently and you appreciate your new personality. And that's what we're after right here. So get set for this announcement. Like I said, if you're not on the group, you can't be getting all this information. All our recording is going to be on the group and we'll put you out there. So right now, I'll hand over to Andrew Emmanuel to close us in this meeting. Thank me if you've been getting value. Appreciate me for this. This thing. If you get value, let's work together. See you at the top. Thank you very much. Andrew, please take over.
Please, a word of appreciation for Dr. Moses. If you are excited, you got value, you're fired up, you're ready to go. A word of appreciation to Dr. Moses Ibermo. I want to personally thank you, sir, for bringing up this initiative of the 3-day sales bootcamp. I foresee it to be something that we, do a whole lot for lots of persons who will connect, and we are not even done, and the results of this training is already visible. I have people writing me right now, they want to do this, they want to do that, and it is simply for this training that you have personally put together for us. So I really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for going out of your way to do so much for the Club 10 community and the entire Mosaic Homes company. I also want to beg you, sir, we have 3, flash sales promo that is ending tomorrow. We have that for Courtyard Estate for a 50% discount. We have another one for Hill City at Kuje, and then we have another one for White Heaven Estate in Port Harcourt. Please, can I beg you to do an extension on these promos now? The reason I am pleading is because of these realtors who are fired up and they're ready to close deals. I want them to taste what commission can look like. Instead of, shutting down this promo tomorrow, can we extend it for another 24 hours or 48 hours? But if we can extend it, can we create another promo for them so that the energy can rub off their first sales in their next, 1 day, 2 days, 7 days? Please, sir, kindly consider this and let's see what we can do so that they can start testing this commission, right? And to close, I will love to say, it's not about trying to make a sale. There are 2 things you should be doing. You should be selling and you should be building. Real estate can be so boring if you try to do it on your own or by yourself. Even the Bible said, "For by strength shall no man prevail." Don't be the alpha and the omega in this business. You should test leverage income. When I started knowing that leverage income made sense in this business was, I think, my last trip to Abuja. When I landed Abuja, somebody called me and was inquiring about a property or so. I was like, why is this guy inquiring about this property? It's been a while I heard from this guy. Is it that this guy has made a sale or is trying to make a sale? Something told me, log into your Club 10. I logged in and I saw 100,000 naira commission waiting for me. It made my trip become more interesting. I had to click on the withdrawal button and I was paid that commission. 100K for doing nothing, earning from the sales of another person. The beautiful thing about what we have created is that the sale does not have to come from you. If the sale is coming from you, fantastic. If it's not coming from you, it is also fantastic. That is why you are trying to sell close on these promos, you should also build your own team of realtors who are selling the same thing you are selling. That is why we coin it Club 10. Your goal should be building a team of 10 realtors who are fired up, motivated, and ready to create a difference in their career, just like yourself. Club 10, every person building a team of 10. Imagine the ripple effect it's going to have in your career over time. Guess what? The law of sales still says when you do the right thing over an increased period of time, you are going to get the result in quantum leaps. Who said so? Anonymous. Maybe I just coined this, but this is life. So let's go out there on the 1st of June, 90 days to change your life. take this 90 days run serious. You are jump-starting your career. You are compressing time. You are compressing time to experience quantum leaps in results. Don't be like that realtor who want to stay 1 year before they made their first sale. No, Mosaic Homes and Club 10 has made it possible that you can make your first sale in your first 24 hours, in your first 7 days, in your first 1 month, in your first 90 days. Take advantage of this. Close out on your trip to Kigali. It's a beautiful city. If you want to stay motivated after now, go to Google and type Rwanda, type Kigali. One of the things I know about that city is that it is one of the most cleanest cities in Africa, right? I believe this is a fact that you can verify. So you want to do that. You want to go to Kigali. You want to experience the ambience. You want to experience the environment. You want to sip water from coconut. Let's do this. If there is anything that will motivate you, it should be the experience of hitting your goals in this 90-day run. So I want to celebrate you, Dr. Moses. Thank you once again. Please consider that promo for us. I'm anticipating an announcement from you after now. And most importantly, this boot camp will not make any sense to you if you are not in the community. So if you are connected here from the email we sent out, go and reply that email right now and say, please send me the link. If you are connecting from Facebook, you saw the ad on the bootcamp and the mail was sent to you, go and reply that email, send me a link to be part of the community. If somebody invited you, somebody you know personally, write them right now for their link to join the community, because that is where it is happening. So thank you so much. We are going to be stopping here. And I will want to say, like Dr. Moses just said, great meetings don't make great people. Rather, great decisions backed up with great actions makes all the difference. So let's do well to make sure that tonight we are not just starting, but we are staying and we are making a difference in real estate. So thank you so much. We're going to be stopping here. Remember, no going back, no turning back. Make your decisions and let's make things happen. That will be all from me tonight. I'll see you at the top. Let's go. Thank you.
I go now road, that is I don't know road. Every me mom, now in they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop, on 240. There she go, hold on me.